It all began somewhere when my students decided that there were lots of things they liked on planet Earth, but they really did not like the plastic rubbish problem and the fact that the pangolins were endangered. This is their story. What if we could make a new planet? One said. Yeah, we could have all our favorite things and talking animals. It will be clean and everyone will be happy. We will call it the Purple Planet. The research into creating a new planet began. The children visited other planets through virtual reality to see what other planets looked like. It's not so smooth, it's a bit rocky, they observed. The children also explored nature to see what they could take from Earth because they liked nature so much. They used the magnifier on the iPads to look closely at the patterns and beamed it on the board to draw around them. They used clay to make models of what they would keep on the Purple Planet. They were finally ready to paint the background for the Purple Planet. The purple paint was not enough for them, and they used light to create special effects in the whole classroom because they wanted it all to be purple. During their research, they also came across the book The Little Prince. They were fascinated by his travels through the galaxy, visiting different planets. They liked The Little Prince very much. They used an augmented reality app to bring the Little Prince into the classroom and played with him. They asked him if he wanted to visit the Purple Planet when it was finished. They decided that they needed to continue the story of the Little Prince so that he could visit the Purple Planet when he left Earth. But they had a problem. They said, "We love to read stories, but we can't really write stories that well." So our research into what a story is began. We made a flip grid for everyone to talk about what they thought a story is. After a lot of facts about what a story could be, they decided that the most important thing about a story is that it tells you something. So they wanted to tell readers about how the Little Prince traveled to the Purple Planet. But they didn't want to write just any story. They wanted to write a great story. What makes a great story? Some research was needed. Thankfully, they had a little luck as we found out that Cressida Cowell was on Skype in the classroom. The children decided to use her tips. They also wanted to ask some other children what makes a great story for them. We connected with David Gustalov's class in India to ask them what they thought a great story would have. After the research, we made a Padlet to record what every child had to say about what a great story was for them. They made a list of a few important things a great story should have and began creating their stories. Some used Scratch Junior to code their characters. One child said to himself, "Why is it not moving the way I want?" He broke down the code and figured out that he had put in a loop and removed it. Now it moves the way I want. They showed how they used computational thinking in creating an algorithm. In the middle of creating stories, someone said, "How do we go to the Purple Planet?" We decided to ask the grade 3s to help us. Mr. Holland's class came to help us make spacecrafts. We made a design thinking project together. We used cardboard and make-dos to create some awesome spacecrafts. Some children decided to do a drama and make a movie to tell their story of what happened when the Little Prince landed on the Purple Planet. They made their own music on GarageBand to put in their movie. Finally, they shared their learning with their parents. They gave them challenges to show how much they learned in this unit of inquiry. The parents were amazed by what their children showed them. When I planned for this unit of inquiry, I wanted the students to develop 21st century learning skills of collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving. I also wanted to authentically and meaningfully integrate the ISTE standards of creative communication, global collaboration, and digital citizenship into the inquiry. I was very satisfied with the learning outcomes of this unit, as I was able to achieve all the goals I set for the unit in terms of the children's learning.